Hello, thank you for tuning into From Darkness to Light. My name is Shawnee and I will be your host. If you're a Pisces involved with another Pisces or just the Pisces involved with yourself, this reading can be for you. This reading can be about family members, friends, lovers, and or others, so take what resonates and leave the rest. Pisces, you have someone who is a bit bitter that you are ignoring them, moving on from them, and just plain old uninterested and don't want to be bothered with them. They're creeping. They're watching you in some type of way or another, spying on your social media, asking people questions about you if you have any mutual friends or, things of that nature, trying to see what you are up to. Yes, that was them last week behind that tree. Yes, that was them last week underneath that car. Give me 1 second, Pisces. I'm good. Good morning. How are you? Okay. Here it is two. It's two. Two. Mm-hmm. Okay, but you only want me to give the remote to Carol. No problem. You welcome. You too. Thank you. Bye. Okay, Pisces, pardon the interruption. I'm multitasking today. There may be more. Okay? So, yeah, somebody here is bitter that you no longer want to be bothered with them. You no longer want any parts of them. Okay? You're ignoring them. So they may be mad at you and uh, anyone who is still dealing with you in some type of way or another. This is somebody that's bitter. So Pisces, let's see what we have for you. Child services. You may have children with this individual, okay? For some of you, this person, and this situation can definitely be involving kids for a lot of you, baby mama, baby drama, ex-husband, wife, whatever the case may be in this situation. I feel like somebody is getting ready to use the children as leverage against you or use the child as leverage against you. Okay, kids at risk of being taken or is about to, reporting something, neglect, abuse, whatever the case may be. I feel like somebody is about to draw up a case on you, Pisces, because they're bitter that you are ignoring them or don't want to be bothered with them. Something of that nature. It doesn't necessarily feel like that you're not handling your responsibilities. This feels like someone who, because you don't want to deal with them or want to be bothered with them, they want to use the child as leverage. This feels like that energy of they're not going to allow you to take care of your kids if you don't want to deal with them or pay them any mind. That's what this feels like. This feels like that sabotaging, bitter energy. Give me 1 second. Yeah, it feels like this person is upset because they can't have you the way that they want to have you. So they're going to use your kids against you. Kissing ass at the bottom of the deck. They want you to kiss their tail. Okay, they want you to kiss their butt to be able to have contact or whatever the case may be here in this situation, Pisces. So beware of this energy. Let's see what your tarot is talking about. And you know what? Here's what I feel like in this situation. A lot of times this is feminine energy doing this. I'm not even going. I'm not even going. A lot of times this is feminine energy doing this to a masculine energy. Let me explain something to you. The reason why this happens the way that it does, masculines and feminines, okay, is because masculine, you are so reluctant to show up in court. Start showing up and meeting these chicks where they stand. Okay, start doing that. Oh, you want to let's go. You so afraid to stand up in front of that judge, and for some of you, it's because maybe your foundation is not solidified. Maybe you're afraid of getting the spotlight put on a specific part of your life that you don't necessarily want the authorities paying attention to you. At this point, you got to figure out what's more important to you. Because don't think that a lot of these feminines do not know that you're not willing to show up in court. Start flipping the script on these broads. For those of you who this situation applies. Get up and take your hind part to court and get partial custody of your kids. So what if you have to pay child support? So what? So what? But I bet you they didn't expect that you was going to come in and do what need to be done. And the thing about child support, y'all all so afraid of that. The thing about child support is, and it's sad to say, but when you're dealing with a bitter, vindictive individual, whether male or female, you get what you get. Okay? The thing about child support is, whatever the law is making you spit out, you ain't got to spit out nothing else after that. Period. Period. Whatever the law is making you spit out, you ain't got to spit out nothing else after that. Start teaching these vindictive, bitter individuals lessons, whether male or female. Show up. Show up. That's what you need to do. You need to start showing up. That message is for somebody. And in this mess, this will stop. And I'm only talking to those who are actually doing what they're supposed to be doing, who's a good parent, but have them bitter individuals in their life that they got children by that says, okay, well, if you don't want to be with me, here's the situation. If you don't want to pay attention to me, here's the situation. I'm not granting you access to your kids. Start showing up. Stop being afraid of the legal system. That's that slave mentality. Stop being afraid of the legal system. Because these feminines out here sure ain't afraid to take it down. Okay? They're not afraid to go or stand up in court. They're not afraid. Start meeting them where they stand. You know what, Pisces? Y'all got me over emotional. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Woo! I can't stand individuals like that. It's one thing if a person is not a good parent. That's one thing. You don't want that type of energy around your child or whatever. If the individual is abusive, neglecting, like that's something totally different. But not on some lonely, I don't love myself type of mission, because that's what it be. I'm lonely and I don't love myself. Okay? I'm not happy and don't want you to be happy type of situation where, oh, well, since you don't want to be with me, you can't see it. I hate that. I hate that type of energy. I hate that type of energy with a passion. Why would you deny your child a good mother or father just because that individual no longer wants to be intimate with you? People change. Don't deprive your kids of a father or mother just because you're lonely. You're afraid to be alone. That's all it is. Look at this. 5 of Swords. That's sabotaging. I'll do anything it takes to satisfy myself. 9 of Cups. That's that satisfaction. I'll do anything it takes. Death card here. Somebody is angry because their expectations were not met. And this don't even have to be directly by you. This could be someone who was in another relationship. And when they was in another relationship, everything was peachy keen. And they was expecting it to continue. They was expecting things to be great. They was expecting things to shine. They may have even been boasting, flaunting it in other people's faces. It didn't work out. It didn't work out. Things are not feeling the way they thought they were going to feel. They're not satisfied with the way that things ended in this situation for a lot of you. They're not ready to let go. So beware of that energy, because you have somebody here that's getting ready to turn the tables on you. They're just trying to figure out how to go about it. Because this person, for a lot of you, it's going to be hard for this person. Not necessarily hard. What I'm trying to say is somebody here worries about what other people think. See, if they take you to court with the whole, this person doesn't take care of their child, I want child support, if they take you to court with that nonsense there, they're worried about how other people are going to look at them. Because those who y'all have mutual contact with, mutual friends, family members, whatever the case may be, they know the truth. They already know the truth. So they're going to try to find something to justify their actions for this, so that nobody knows that the only reason why they're even doing this is because they're bitter about you walking away. Reflection. Reflection is needed here. Time alone. Reflection. Somebody here need to find themselves. Word. Look at this. Tired, fed up, exhausted. 4 swords coming out here. Yeah. And I feel like this is you being tired, exhausted, fed up with the situation, wanting to give up, but just don't know what to do. Show up. That's what you do. Show up. I don't care how exhausted you feel. Show up. This person want to take you to court, talk about full custody, partial custody. Get your situation in order. Get your urine clean. Make moves, take steps to make that happen, so we don't have another childless father or mother out here for the future. Step up. That's how you handle that. Exhausted and all. Step up. Look at that. Step up. You see that? Running like they running a marathon. Step up. Meet them where they stand. Pisces. independence. Basically, what did I just say? See, a lot of you fear standing up before that judge, going to court because you don't have your independence. You're codependent. You're probably out there smoking weed, getting your urine dirty and all types of stuff, drinking all day, night. No. Start working on what's important for you and to you. Start working on your independence, okay? If you have to get up and go into a shelter and look for your own apartment, then make it happen, Captain. Make it happen. The judge don't keep people's kids from them because they're living a shelter life. No, you know how many children are in a shelter with their mother and father? One parent, both parents. Independence. Gain your independence so that you're no longer codependent on anybody. So that you can show the courts that you can take care of yours. Meet them where they stand. Male or female, independence. You are cultivating a strong sense of independence, no longer relying on others to define your happiness. This is what you should be doing. Independence came out sideways. So we're going to read it both in reverse and upright position. This is in reverse. Over-reliance on others is hindering your ability to stand on your own. It's time to reclaim your authority. Get your power back. Please, let's get another one out here. Sideways, you're confused, but it came out sideways. I'm gonna read it in both directions. We have breakthrough. In reverse, there's blockages. Okay, but upright position, let's go. Epiphany moment. It's something here that's become clear to you now, for those of you who that applies to. A major career breakthrough is on the horizon. The period of stagnation is ending, and new opportunities and achievements are coming. So basically, for a lot of you, your instability, your codependency comes from not having a proper a job or place of employment or something of that nature. Spirit is telling you to hold on because of the period of stagnation, of you feeling held back, like nothing is going on, is getting ready to come to an end. That's getting ready to be over. Okay, put that to use. So a lot of you have a good job opportunity coming in, or just an opportunity to make some big money that's on its way in to help you do what needs to be done in this situation. But make sure when that happens for you, you do what's right. Make sure when that happens for you, you do what's right. Because where God guides, God provides. Don't get this blessing and then fumble it and not worry about what it is that is important to you or what matters the most. Don't do that. Because just as quick as you got it, it can be taken from you. Breakthrough in reverse. You may feel stuck in your career and unable to break through current limitations. It may be time to reassess your approach. Okay? So that's for those of you who have blockages. Don't know what to do. Confused about the situation. Spirit says you may feel stuck in your career and unable to break through current limitations. It may be time to reassess your approach. Basically, reassess your situation. Have a sit down with yourself, a talk with yourself, your inner self, and figure out what it is that you need to do differently in order to make this work for you. Pisces, that's what I have for you, and I hope it helps. See you next time.